Lugubrious. Just a quick random video here. I might as well tell you what my motives are. My motives are to say you don't have to spend a lot of money on gear to enjoy it. So this guitar I'm playing, I haven't played guitar in a little while. Been really busy and frankly not all that inspired to grab the guitar. I got guitars I absolutely love, this one included, and I just sometimes don't feel like playing. So anyway, I picked up the guitar because the other day I changed the neck on it. And then I got to thinking about this guitar, and I started really just sort of going through it in my head of just what a piece of garbage it is. And I know I'm not supposed to say that. But maybe I should say what a humble, it's a piece of garbage. My brother bought this guitar. It was a Squier Standard Strat at a yard sale. I think he got it for $50 or $80 or something. And at the time it was bone stock. It had everything normal in it. And it had a busted volume knob in it. And so I started kind of tinkering on it a little bit, and I was afraid to work on guitars. That was a long time ago. It's maybe 10 years ago or more. So I would never work on my own guitars, but I started watching YouTube videos on how to do things, and so I started using this guitar to experiment on because it didn't cost us anything. And so I'd buy parts for things and I'd try them on this one instead of, I have a real Strat back there, Mexican Strat, and other guitars, but I wouldn't want to mess with those, so I would mess with this one. So anyway, I did the first fret dressing I'd ever done on this guitar, not this neck, but the old neck, the original neck. And so I just got comfortable modding this thing and messing with it. And then the other day, I'd had, I don't know, the second or third neck on it. That was a Squier neck that was on it this last go round. And I just never liked playing it. The back was kind of sticky and it had some buzzing, and I just didn't want to do a whole nother fret dress on that. So I won this neck at a local auction for like $7. I'm not kidding. I bid on it just because it was there, not because I expected to win it. I won a Donner guitar like that too. Anyway, I bid $7 or $8 on this neck and I got it. And so this neck has been sitting in my garage for a few months, and every time I'd pick this guitar up with that other neck on it, I was uncomfortable, and I thought, well, I don't like playing it, so I might as well put that neck on it. So now that gets us caught up to today. I dressed all these frets. They were terribly sharp, like they literally cut you. So I did all the work to level the frets, crown the frets, polish the frets, file the ends and roll the edge a little bit. So, ghetto luthier here just because of various videos. I call him Tudford. I think he's Ted Woodford. Watching a lot of his videos. I just love watching people work on guitars. Guitar MD. Go subscribe to that guy. He's awesome. Really thoughtful guy, but also really useful knowledge. Great guitar player too. But anyway, I put the neck on it the other day, and I got it kind of dialed in, and I really loved the way it sounds. And then it hit me. I was just thinking of it just now as I was playing and kind of jamming out with it a little bit, that there's really nothing on it that's any good. like there's not a single quality part on this guitar. It's a Franken guitar out of really not great parts. And so just running through it, like I said, it is the better Squier body. I can grant that this is a Squier Standard, but it was one of the better ones you see with the flame maple, which I don't care about flame maple. But anyway, it was a better Squier, but now nothing is original on it except for the body. The body's the only thing. So I found this pick guard, this anodized loaded pick guard, totally by accident. I was just looking up P90s. I'd never had a P90 guitar before, so I was Googling P90 looking for a cheap way to get them, and I would see these imported ones, and I was thinking about trying them, but I needed a pick guard that would house them. So I was Googling, and I saw this pick guard as it is right now, not with these knobs, but with the hardware and electronics, on Google for $13. And I thought, man, this is a scam, right? I almost reported it to Google, like they're not allowed to do that. So I just searched it out, and sure enough, it really was. I got it delivered to my house for $13. It was free shipping from China. So I did not expect it to be any good, and it turns out this is one of my favorite sounding pickups I own. I can't believe how good this thing sounds. I love it. I'm playing through the Barber Bus pedal, 5-watt World Barber Bus pedal, and I absolutely love the sound. But before I put this neck on it, I didn't want to play it. So, $13 pickup, $8, they're more than that now, $8 Temu brass saddles. I don't know how cheap these were, but these knurled knobs and the black pickup switch cap, a black football jack. I have no idea. They were cheap. They were low, below $5 or $10, all these parts. And then the neck Like I said, I won at an auction for like $7 or $8. It is definitely an imported, not great neck. It was, a cheapo depot special. And then the tuning keys, I bought these they're not Geiker or one of the other cheap brands, but they're like that. And these are supposed to be locking. I do not recommend this type of peg though, the kind where it has 2 holes in it, where you go in and wind around to the other one. Oh my goodness, save yourself the trouble, get normal locking tuners. But these were like, seriously, like $12 for the set. So altogether, there's just nothing in this. You can do the math. 7, 12, 13. There's nothing in this guitar. But having said all of that, it's one of my favorite feeling guitars I've played. It's a little buzzy. I still need to do some adjusting, get that relief just right and everything. So what's the moral of the story? If you hung around this long, man, 7 minutes already? Oh, sorry. I don't even like to hear myself talk that much. Does it matter how much you spend on it? If it sounds good, if it intonates well, it sustains, it doesn't buzz, it rocks, it shreds. I don't shred. It shreds. Does it matter that altogether there's $100 in this guitar? Should I feel bad that it costs so little? Anyway, I was thinking about it while I was playing it. The whole time I'm in the back of my mind as I'm sitting here playing, going, this thing didn't cost anything. And it feels great. Sounds great. Makes me want to make music. What should that cost? Should I only spend $2,000 on an American-made something or other to get that feeling? So, I still want some of those things. Let's be honest. I get gas like everybody else. And if you're new to Guitar World, that's gear acquisition syndrome. Anyway, I'd love your thoughts. Do you have any pieces of music like that? I don't usually say comment, but I am genuinely interested. Do you have gear things that you use that you grab first and you go to? This thing is so heavy. It's the heaviest guitar in the world. Might as well be a Les Paul, It weighs like 400 pounds. I just love playing it. I love it. I love the way it sounds. And now that I've got this new cheapo neck in it and it feels great, I want to play it. It makes me enjoy playing it. So tell me, put something in the comments if you would. Do you have something that's like that shouldn't be good or shouldn't inspire you but does? That when you play it, it makes you happy and you don't care how much it costs. And you might even have a better thing on the wall or on your rack that you really should like more. I know John Cordy talked about having a PRS guitar that was, I think, the original American-made DGTs, and it didn't jive with him. He didn't love it, and I understand that. I've had guitars like that too that should have made me happy. But anyway, I don't give names to guitars, but I would call it Frankenstrat, but that's a little bit of an insult to the real good Frankenstrats out there. So anyway, love your thoughts. Let me hear from you. Put a comment down there. A piece of gear. It doesn't have to be like an instrument. Maybe software that nobody likes that you like. I don't know, microphones, pedals, anything, cables. This cable I'm using is one of those things. I cut a long cable into 3 pieces and made this one out of it, and it's the brightest cable I have, so it's the only one I ever use. So anyway, love to hear from you. Thanks. Take care.